Hope you had a great Labor Day weekend. Hope you enjoyed your family, your friends. You got children. You know what I mean? Everything, man. Had some good barbecue cookout. You know what I mean? Summer is over meteorologically, all right? So, I mean, summer is June, July, and August. Meteorologically. September, October, November is fall. December, January, February is winter. March, April, May is June, and you repeat the cycle, y'all. Winter solstice, summer solstice are different things, but know your you paid attention in science class. Yeah, summer's over. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some hot days, but the summer calendar season shit is over. So hopefully y'all had a great Labor Day, like I said. And just a quick check-in with y'all, man. I have a herniated disc in between my L4 and L5 spine. I don't know what's the proper name to call it. I just got news on Friday that I have a new one between my L3 and my L4. So they are right on top of each other. So I herniated my disc in November of 2018. And now to herniate another one, I want to say sometime in July. No, early August is when I felt it. It felt like I did when it happened in August. So, ain't no sympathy for me. It's just, we talk about honest things on here and how I would be remiss if I don't talk about my health, because health is wealth. You can have all the money in the world. You can have your children doing great things. You can be a part of some great things, be on the boards of great things. Without your health, you can't enjoy none of the shit. So your health is your wealth. And for me, I guess the struggle is just not being able to get to the gym. I can eat great, but just not being able to get to the gym for your overall health and shit. So you just got to figure out, like for me personally, I got to figure out how to lose weight a different way. So I was doing the intermittent fasting shit. Just got to get back to doing it and doing little things I could do, but not being able to do any type of working out stuff. Now I got two of these bitches, man. Yo, man, it's a lot, y'all. But we here, we ride, man. We ride. I'll keep y'all updated. I see the orthopedic surgeon on Thursday. I mean, they're gonna do injections probably in the new one, and man, y'all know once they cut on your back, man, it's kind of hard for them to not continue to cut, man. So. Man, it's hit or miss, man. But this pain, the chronic pain, though, it got to do something for your blood pressure and your health and all that stuff, the stress in your body. That can't be good, though. So, but we give it up to God, whatever you believe in. Give it up to our ancestors. Yeah, I mean, and I do my proper thing every day to fill in the blanks, and we got to make it work, y'all. We rolling. Beat is picked. Let's do it. My boy Shannon's back. So yesterday, Shannon graced ESPN on First Take. First day on First Take. Green, navy blue, looking like the polo man. You know what I'm saying? In his first take on First Take, his first segment, he called Stephen A. Skip. He got Skip. He's like, "Oh man, I apologize." Stephen A. is like, "Man, don't worry about it. That's gonna happen when you used to doing something with somebody for 6 years, and they both got S starting first names. That's naturally gonna happen, yo." But Shannon and Stephen A. Smith together, it's gonna be nice. I can't wait to listen today. But they killed it. I love it. I love what Skip and them doing. People don't like it. I love what Skip and everybody he brought, but Skip, Richard, Michael, and Keyshawn are doing. I love that over there. I love just hearing those group of people talk. You know what I mean? It don't matter where the fuck they at. I just like hearing those people talk. Yesterday's show, I thought Molly got in the way too much, because Skip is the moderator on Undisputed. Now, I ain't calling for nobody's job, but she got in the way too much. Now, it's safe to say that I would think she got in the way a little bit too much because you always talking about producer. Like, if you got to say that to get them to shut up, then you can't moderate the damn show. But if you had a force to get them to chill, then we'll give you, it was only an hour-long show. That's why it just seemed like you got in the way too much. My question is, will the other First Take roster members, we got Darren Orlovsky, Kimberly Martin. We got Ryan Clark. We got man. Oh my God, I hate when I do this. But they have people, Mina Kimes. They got my dark skinned brother, man, with the bald head. They got they got a whole bunch of people that talk football. Will they not come on as often on those days Shannon on Mondays and Tuesdays? Or are they gonna still have their segments where they up in there too? That's the first question. But, just like they do with Mad Dog, I would answer that question myself by saying, yes, they'll be on, but they're not going to dominate as much as they did before because Stephen A. and Shannon should co-host like Stephen and Mad Dog co-host on Wednesdays. That's what I think. Like I told you, I'm with both shows. This is Black Excellence. I love it. I love to see it. Speaking of somebody that I've been needing to hear from lately, I did see him. He did something with Showtime. My man, Jalen Rose. The reason I'm in this shit right here. Jalen Rose, Jalen and Jacoby is the reason I do this. Jalen and Jacoby is the reason why I do this. So, on this Rennaisance Man podcast by the New York Post, where he does interviewing of numerous people. He was interviewing T.O., Terrell Owens. Not Terrell Owens, right? And Terrell stated to look out for Jalen stated, look out for how T.I. and him are going to change the game. I'm listening like, change the game? We know Jacoby on the new show. Yeah, I mean, change the game, Jalen? So they have a pod or a show coming that's going to be dope. Remember, Jalen was doing stuff for Showtime this summer. So could we see something come out on Showtime with Showtime football with Jalen and T.O. and they got them a show where they do their own thing for half an hour a day, an hour and a half, however long they want to do it. That'd be dope. But I saw that nugget. NFL conference and Super Bowl picks. Here's what I have. For the conference, I'm picking the AFC. I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, if Chris Jones plays week 1, I got him. If he don't come into a couple of weeks down in the season, nope, I'm rolling with the Bengals. NFC, I got the Eagles. Now, we know all this is health relative. If anything happens to the Eagles' health, I'm rolling with the 49ers. So if everything is to work out what we should work out, we have a rematch of the Super Bowl with the Chiefs and the Eagles. And this year, I got the Eagles coming in as champions. Why? Because they got a year experience. They got better on defense. They got better on offense. And on top of that, year growth with their quarterback. And his play is going to make them better. That don't mean Kansas City can't win this shit. But Kansas City didn't just whoop their ass last year neither. They just didn't beat Philly ass. They had to win that game. They won the game. You know what I mean? Philly didn't lose the game. Kansas City won the game. Yeah. Now, I had my fantasy draft the other day for the Konfidence in the Klutch League. Fantasy draft day. I ended up number 1. Projected number 1. I forgot who I took number 1. Let me see, because I was like pick number 7 or some shit like that. I'm not one of them people like my barber who make himself number 1 in his draft every year. I told him to stop doing that shit because that don't help you win. You know what I'm saying? I don't won like 3 out of the 4 last barbershop leagues. You know what I'm saying? So, but who did I take in my number 1 pick? Y'all don't care, but I'm just letting you know who I picked. Let me look. Y'all don't care, though. Y'all do care. That's why y'all are listeners of the show. Y'all want to know what I'm doing. What's it? Oh, Tyreek Hill. Oh, yeah. Tyreek Hill. That's a good number 1 pick if you're picking 7th. If he's got to 7, that was a good number 1 pick. Of course, Kel shook the game up and took Jalen Hurts like her first round. Second round. First round. Second round. Her second pick. Because she was number 2. So, yeah. So, whatever. All right. So, this is my first time, not my first time, but I finished first in the league in 21, or the 2020 league. The 21 league, I finished fourth. 22 league, I finished fourth. So this is our fourth season of the Konfidence Klutch League. So 1 championship and 2 back-to-back fourths are looking good to me. So this year has to be mine, y'all. You feel me? Yeah. Quick basketball news. Team USA lost in pool play to Lithuania, and then they won their quarterfinal game this morning against Italy. They moved to the semifinals. Everybody's got to figure out a way to watch the finals. We all going to be asleep. It's going to be 4 something in the morning, 5 something in the morning, or whatever in the next few days. Like this weekend coming up, we'll see. Hopefully they can put it out. Not really worried about Team USA international play this year like that, because I can't watch the game. I ain't getting up that early. Now the WNBA, I'm worried about that because this is the final week of the WNBA playoff push, right? In this order right now, we had the Aces, the Liberty, the Sun, the Wings, the Lynx, the Dream, the Mystics, and the Sparks. All the top 8 positions. WNBA has 12 teams. In 9th position, Chicago Sky, but they're like 3 games behind the Sparks. They're not going to catch them. Now, there are some jockeying between from the Lynx, the Dream, the Mystics, and the Sparks that they can end up anywhere from 5th to 8th. So, and barring a collapse from one of them teams where they lose, like the Sparks got to lose because they were in the 8th spot, like lose all their games, and the Sky got to win, and something else probably might have to happen, and tiebreakers and all that. I can't see the Sky making it, but barring a collapse from the Sparks, the Sky is out. All right. Who was I listening to today? I forget who I was listening to. New Rory Emma. Texas has a drunk driving law that was passed that if you kill somebody and you're drunk driving, if you kill somebody's parent or guardian, you have to pay child support for their children. That is an unfortunate fucking law that has to be on the books, but that's fucking genius. Now we talking, y'all. Now these lawmakers is understanding what this shit is and the power they have. That is a great fucking law. That should need to be a federal law. Really, because we have so many people that's going through things and use drugs and misuse drugs and abuse drugs, and they drive. When they can call an Uber cab, go have somebody pick them up, they think they're fine. Remember, Buzz driving is drunk driving. Everybody done been there. Well, I ain't drunk. Everybody done been there too far, and you shouldn't have driven. You shouldn't have not driven. We have lost people in drunk driving accidents. We have lost people that's in jail because they killed somebody behind the wheel. It's not worth the ticket. You got to spend like tens of thousands of dollars to get your shit together when you get a drunk driving ticket, depending on where your law is, where the laws of your state is. Like Wisconsin, so you can get like 5 DWIs before they really get on your ass. That shit need to be down to like 2 or 3. The law is unfortunate, but it's a genius law. I appreciate that law. Let me know, y'all. My faithful listeners, my faithful subscribers, my faithful family. Let me know what y'all think. All right, we're going to close it out today with a life accused as a teacher, right? So here's the thing. I'm at home today a little early. This pod going to get released a little early today. Why? Because we got a half day. It was record set 96, 95 the last 2 days. Today was supposed to be 95 degrees. Right now it's 87. So, okay. They might have jumped the ball with this, but one thing about my school district is Master's Plantation system don't have no air in a lot of these buildings. Principal's office, main office, little here and there's, but as far as fully climate-controlled schools, nah. So they had too many buildings, and I was an early start school, so today was the start of traditional schools and regular calendar, like what all the suburban schools have started today. So, yeah. You can have them kids up in them buildings that's been hot, that ain't been aired out in those traditional schools, but then they've been over there baking for 4 days. So we talked about this. They need to do what they need to do to get us proper circulation, air circulation. I tell y'all, when we close these windows, we finna see what type of children we have in these buildings, and we're going to have a lot of health issues with everything that's going on. Now, I did have to make some parent contacts because the kids are out of control in some instances, so I had to let them know I'm not playing with them. Either you coaching it or you're allowing it to happen. So I had to call their people on them. And we'll see how they act. Because they came today still doing the same shit. So y'all already know. So, you know what I'm saying? But I laid the table now. So I set it. Everything is out. So now whatever, if they don't want to eat and they want to act silly, there's only one place they can go. Work ethic is something that I'm big on. And I'm pushing for excellence out of my children. Pushing them when you have 3 different grade levels and then you got multiple levels of their education is the thing. You push them with what they can do and push them towards what they struggle with so they can build the confidence to understand they can do it. That's my job. That's how I teach. You know what I mean? I'm gonna meet you where you at and I'm gonna help you. And then you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it, and then you don't need me to hold your hand and I can let the reins go and now you can do your own thing as a student. That's we building up, man. So this is what it is. We do what we can, man. All right, y'all. Let's roll up out of here, man. Thank you to everybody. Make sure you check out Something to Cook. Episode 0, my first one. Creamy garlic shrimp. Tuscan garlic shrimp. Check that out. I think I'm going to do my taco salad one this weekend. I am going to do my taco salad one this weekend. I always do taco salad and these wings in the crock pot for the beginning of the football season and then on the Super Bowl. So, check out the Shy Reverberation podcast. We are moving towards episode 6 this week. There's 3 left in the first part of season 6. And check out Power Reverberation podcast, book 4, Force. Tommy's back. Season 2, episode 1. That's out, y'all. So, content is king. I got to do what I can, the best of my ability. Thank everybody for everything. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Listen to and follow Network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com and wherever you listen to your podcast. Subscribe on YouTube for the visual. Click the bell notification, new content when I drop. Search Confidence in the Clutch everywhere. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on X and Instagram at KITK and visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Twice weekly, we're getting back to twice. More content coming out. Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Donrilla. Host Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson. The Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. Have a safe and healthy night. If you're listening during the daytime, credit grade day on purpose, y'all. We about this joint. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence.